Hey guys, and welcome to One Star Wrestling, your home of reviews, predictions, and news in the world of professional wrestling. We are here with episode 1 today, and these are my 2016 Battleground predictions. Now then, let's get straight into the predictions. Right then guys, so the first matchup on the card is Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Now I'm going with Becky Lynch because the rumours are that Vince wants to make her the face of SmackDown, so she needs a clear babyface victory over Natalya, which will continue this feud and hopefully for a second women's championship over on SmackDown, which Becky Lynch will take. The second match on the card is The Miz versus Darren Young. Now, they seem to be giving Darren Young a big push with Bob Backlund in his corner, and The Miz is a great heel and he doesn't need a championship. So for those both reasons, I'm going to go with Darren Young because The Miz is an amazing heel with Marisa ringside, but he doesn't need the championship. And it will be a great way of elevating Darren Young into the upper mid-card scene and hopefully create bigger and better things for Darren Young because they're going to make him great again. Not really though. The third match on the card is the United States Championship match, and it is Rusev with Ryder versus Zack Ryder. Now, Rusev is being pushed as this dominant heel, and he makes the United States Championship mean something again after the whole Kalisto Del Rio thing that happened and Ryback, and that should never have happened. It was great what John Cena did with it, and then they ruined it again. So he should absolutely squash Zack Ryder here because Zack Ryder is over with the fans. That's not going to change. We need a dominant heel victory here, and Rusev should retain the championship, which would also mean that both mid-card titles go to Raw. So hopefully that means we might see another mid-card title go to SmackDown, which is the European Championship. But I would like to see Rusev do that and be like, I'm not the United States Champion, I'm the European Champion. But we'll see how all that goes. Let's get straight on to the next match. Fourth match on the card is the first of two six-man tag team matches, and it is the New Day versus the Wyatt Family. Now, I think that the New Day are going to win purely because they've split up the Wyatt Family. If the Wyatt Family had stayed together after the draft, then I would have had the Wyatt Family go over and then take the championships at SummerSlam. But because they've been split up, I think the New Day get the victory here and move on to bigger and better things at SummerSlam. And hopefully this will mean a singles push for Bray Wyatt over on SmackDown. Maybe going for a second World Championship. You never know. We all hope so anyway. We also have a tag team match between Sasha Banks and her mystery partner, which I'm hoping will be Bayley, but the rumours are that it might be Nikki Bella, as she did tweet out a picture of the WWE Performance Centre not too long ago, which means she's more than likely ready to go back. And I feel that Sasha and her partner should defeat Charlotte and Dana Brooke, and it should be Sasha Banks hitting the bank statement to Charlotte, causing Charlotte to tap out, which will lead to the one-on-one title match at SummerSlam, because we've had tag team matches on the last two pay-per-views, so she needs a one-on-one title match in which Sasha Banks should win the title and then go on to defend it against Bayley, and maybe the four horsewomen four-way at WrestleMania 33. That's what we all want to see, and it should be an amazing matchup. Now we're on to what I consider to be the three main events for Battleground. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn is the first one on this list. Now, I would like to see Sami Zayn win because he's an amazing babyface and I love the Sami Zayn story, but I think that Kevin Owens is going to win, which will lead to the classic Sami Zayn underdog story like we saw in NXT when he was trying to capture the world title, aka the NXT Championship. So Kevin Owens should go over here to the Sami Zayn redemption story for the Sami Zayn victory at SummerSlam. And because it's right, these two are destined to fight forever, so I'm going with Kevin Owens. The second six-man tag team match on the card is John Cena, Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus The Club. Now originally I thought that The Club would win this match because they seem to be giving them a big push. However, they've split The Club up, so Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows hopefully will form the Balor Club with Finn Balor over on Raw, and AJ won the first match, so Cena needs to win, and then hopefully they'll have a one-on-one rubber match with no interference to see who's the better wrestler, which AJ should win at SummerSlam, and Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy can go on and feud with Anderson and Gallows, and maybe Finn Balor if they decide to do the Balor Club. So that's the second six-man tag. Now let's get straight onto the main event. Finally, we come to the main event of the evening. It's the Shield triple threat match between Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Originally, I thought that Seth Rollins would win the championship because Reigns can't win this match. He needs to be punished for the wellness violation. And there's rumours that Vince doesn't have faith in Ambrose. But I would like to see Ambrose win, but have Rollins win as well, with like a double submission on Reigns. So then Reigns passes out or taps out. He'll probably be passing out so that they can protect him. And then they'll have Ambrose and Rollins both win the match. So Ambrose will keep his title. Then the next night on Raw, Rollins can come out and whine and say that he should be the champion. So then Stephanie can come out and give him the World Heavyweight Championship, which will mean 2 separate world titles. So the brands can be kept completely separate with no crossover at all, in which at SummerSlam we can have Reigns versus Rollins in the one-on-one match for the World Heavyweight Championship. So there you go guys, there are my predictions for WWE Battleground 2016. Let me know your predictions down in the comments below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and follow me on Twitter at OneStopWrestling with the #1. Peace out guys.